On the morning of March 20th, 1995, Tokyo was experiencing its typical morning rush hour. Commuters rushed to work and school, oblivious of the approaching calamity. A group of followers of the Om Shinrikyo cult, a doomsday cult with growing appeal in Japan, plotted a coordinated attack on Tokyo's subway system. Their purpose was to create confusion and fear in order to divert attention away from their illicit actions. The organization, commanded by Shoko Asahara, had previously used Sarin in assassinations and terrorist operations, including the Matsumoto Sarin attack 9 months prior. Asahara had been made aware of a police raid scheduled for the 22nd of March and had planned the Tokyo subway attack in order to hinder police investigations into the cult and perhaps spark the apocalypse they believed in. At around 8 a.m., 5 Om Shinrikyo members boarded various subway trains, each carrying a small bag laced with sarin gas. Each assailant dumped his sarin bags on the train's floor and pierced them almost simultaneously before abandoning the train and station and fleeing the scene in a waiting getaway car. As the liquid in the bags vaporized, the fumes started to impact the passengers. The trains continued into the city center, with sick passengers exiting at each station. The fumes were disseminated at each stop, either from the polluted cars or by contact with liquid, which contaminated people's clothing and shoes. Among the victims were two subway employees who died attempting to dispose of punctured sarin bags at the Kasumigaseki station. Sarin gas is a very deadly chemical that can quickly paralyze and kill. Sarin is a synthetic organophosphate molecule that is extremely harmful to the nervous system. Sarin, which is colorless, odorless, and tasteless, may kill a person in minutes. The attack was rapid and savage, and the passengers were taken off guard. The incident created widespread terror and mayhem. Emergency responders hurried to the area to treat the wounded and prevent the spread of the gas. The attack killed 13 individuals and injured around 5,500 others to varied degrees. The Tokyo sarin gas attack was the most deadly terrorist strike in Japanese history. As authorities began their investigation into the attack, they rapidly began to draw connections between the gassing and previous incidents, and suspicion quickly shifted to Om Shinrikyo. Although Asahara denied that his sect was engaged in the gas attacks, several of his followers eventually confirmed that Om members took part in the attack. Eventually, over 200 members of the leadership and rank and file were captured. 13 senior Om management members, including Asahara, were sentenced to death and ultimately killed, while many more received life sentences in jail. The attack had a significant impact on Japan, revealing the vulnerability of the country's public transportation infrastructure and raising concerns about the government's ability to avoid similar attacks. It also prompted a crackdown on the Om Shinrikyo cult, which eventually disintegrated. The Tokyo sarin gas attack remains a dark chapter in Japan's history. It serves as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of terrorism and the importance of vigilance and preparedness. Despite the tragedy, Tokyo has recovered and continues to thrive. The city has implemented measures to enhance its security and protect its citizens from future threats. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Japan's history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you next time for more fascinating stories from around the globe.